It's really fucking annoying. How is it possible that the same file I use for every thumbnail is now no longer under 2 megabytes? So I can't use it for fucking thumbnail. What the fuck? Let's try it this way. Hope everybody's doing well. There's always some kind of dumb bullshit. I like to have the thumbnails done before I actually make the dang video. How is it bigger? This does not make sense. It's getting larger in size, despite me removing parts of the fucking... Because of YouTube saying you can't have a bigger than 2 megabyte fucking image. Oh my god. I truthfully don't know how that happens. Jesus Christ. What a day. Today's been one of those days where everything has just gone as wrong as possible for me. Which is pretty interesting. Yeah, no, this file is just, it is no longer considered less than 2 megabytes. I have to fucking potentially just do something else here really quickly. This is fun. This is gonna take a minute because I have to do all the extra stupid work because I swear Procreate absolutely hates any form of like simplicity in VODs. That's okay. Or in editing images, not VODs. Because I've never seen that happen. I consistently will re-edit the same thumbnail image and then just work from there. But now I'm like tasked with remaking my thumbnail here. I'll put a different fiend face because I don't give a fuck. Do what I fucking please. Now this should be smaller than 2 megabytes. It's even smaller than when it started. What the actual fuck? I always have this shit prepared, and I usually do check to make sure that, because sometimes I'll save it as a PNG, which is a larger file size, anyways. Fucking ridiculous nonsense. Thanks. There we go. Finally. That took a lot more effort than it needed to. And normally, like I said, I would just upload the image to the back of the other previous thumbnail. Keep it simple. Alright, we are supposedly cooking now. Hopefully. Wait, now I have to actually take off. Technical difficulties because I don't have that set on. Like I mentioned earlier, it's just been a fucking absolute dog shit day. I don't know why. Just everything that could potentially go bad has gone bad. So here we are. I probably forgot something. Hopefully I'm not muted. I don't think I am. Shouldn't be. Double check. Make sure. There we go. So we are back again in Songs of Six after that little stupid intermission there. We are going to try to pass 1,000 humans, putting all of our excess humans into knowledge. Holy crap. Or innovation, I should say. I think yesterday I just got too tired. And I was almost too tired to play today. And I probably shouldn't have. With all the 2 fucking megabytes. It's ridiculous that thumbnail can only be 2 megabytes. Like, not 2.5, not 3, 2. And that's pretty small for what it's worth. So the problem was that my image size had changed, I guess, over time to a larger size. It's like on the cusp of 2 megabytes. Stupid bullshit. So we are back. Somebody had complimented my little bench design here. Thank you. I saw that comment and I was going to respond to it, but I was just busy things, and I really did appreciate that because I try my best to do these little things here, making nice neighborhoods for the boys, for the boys and the girls. You know, so far I think this town is pretty good. I forget what I actually named it though. I think it's Phoenixopolis. Phoenixopolis. I said Acopolis. Holy fucking shit, that's hard for me to say. Why would I make something so hard for me to say? Because truthfully I know myself, and apocalypse is already hard for me to say. Anyway, so I named it something. Fiend Apocalypse. So fucking hard. So like I said, all we're basically doing is just waiting for our people to age into adulthood. We also expanded this little market here. Check on services. I think for the most part, all their services are good. They got good bench access. Skinny dipping could be a little better, depending on if we get the pool access. We're gonna need people for that. We've got, for the first time in a long time, actually good speaker access, which I usually don't have. We don't have a stage yet, but we do have good fight pit access. So, pretty good on services. Our access is getting there. Oh, we are at food 2 food servings a day. We're at 1 clothing per person, so we're doing exceptionally well. Holy shit, what's our fulfillment at? Holy shit balls. I have more than double, basically, the fucking expectations. My god, of 6. I honestly don't know what the fuck I did. I think it's all my titles. Well, I think I only have the one. This artisan gives me a 0.2 boost. Then I have the others for my regions. But they are seriously happy. I could basically do all kinds of horrible things, and they probably wouldn't even be bothered, like cannibalism. I wish you could selectively slaughter deranged people too. That sounds horrible, but I would just be nice. I want to collect them and wrangle them up, turn them into useful materials. What's wrong with that? I think ideally what this becomes is a storage for rations. My biggest gripe with it, though, as a region, is that it doesn't really fit. I find that this is probably the ugliest part of our city, and the way that our city's working is right now is that there's housing kind of here, and then we have our little outskirts, but maybe we potentially think about moving all of our grain farms. Maybe move them. This is pretty bad territory. What's the foundation like? It's a very good foundation. I don't know if I want to turn this all into food, though, as it's kind of far away. I'd rather have, like, it more central. Yeah, I kind of expected that. So this would be a good spot for housing. We've got 12 people now, so we can actually start doing stuff here. Let's slow it down. So we'll activate all those jobs. Because my plan is to try to have I'm pretty sure that when you use fortifications, they need to, like, maintain those fortifications, so I don't probably want to have fortifications as much as they're really fucking cool. I think we want to just probably try to set some housing down there. Do so like this. Go. That way we can actually start preparing what we want to do. This area is primarily foundationless. Get out of my face. So let's start by doing this. Can we... Can't even do that yet. Well, I think the key would be to set our farms over there. So we can dismantle that. Right. We take 5-lane road down the center. It's exorbitant, but this is planning for the future kind of shit. Right, and then we're gonna set two wells, potentially two hearths as well. Oops. We're not gonna go for the full-size hearths. I kind of do want the fortifications. So we'll put a little bit of fortification in here. Because this will be the entrance point to our city. We may add some more space back here, but I want to see if it becomes a maintenance issue. So right now we're at, Jesus Christ, 108 maintenance per day. On stone, or on wood, I should say. Good lord. So I think that what we'll do is we'll probably have our bakers, or maybe internal farms, kind of over here. Because I do want to have a farm out here. Like this. He's just gonna get the single lane road though for now. And what we'll do is we'll put this on the side. There we go. Actually, you know what? We need to move it down just one. That way we can start building our farms down here. So 50 by 40 should be good. And there's gonna be some housing through here, but it's probably not gonna be the same level of quality. Just do it like that, and then what I'll do is cancel this. I don't get where, like, how we have people and then all of a sudden they disappear. Because they're training? Yeah, I guess so. 72 are training. But we'll start by building our city down here, primarily for bread. This main road will be used to transport a lot of it. I will also have zones over here and potentially over here to make bread. And we'll use our imports from like the world to keep up with that, but we're not there yet. I know that's for sure gonna have a maintenance issue. Or not issue, but cost. Yeah, that should be good. We don't have archers yet, but we'll probably get some. Where the heck? What keeps happening? Oh. What's your problem? You don't have any furniture. So what I'm gonna do to kind of offset that is put an import depot here. I think that's fine. We'll put it here for now. It's only the size so that we can just match this building. Hopefully that will keep the maintenance for most of the town. So we only want to accept furniture at about, yeah, 20%. And then we do not want to spend anything if we're below 500,000. We'll actually set it to 40%. So that way we don't spend all of our damn money on furniture. Actually, you know what? We'll add, oh fuck, I love this game. 1 million, so that should be 1 million right there. And honestly, I think I need to close one of these down. But I want him to repair this first. This is why we were prepping for storage on some more rations, because I knew the point was going to come where we needed some space for them. I like this though. Alright. So what I think I do is I copy this. And I just bring him over here. That's good. That way we have another ration maker. And we have some more storage. Okay. That's good. I swear we just keep dropping numbers. Like we seem to be getting new guys, and then oh, I see this obviously. What the fuck is happening? Give me back my workers. Even then, they just moved over here, so it doesn't really matter. I was thinking that I'd have like a labor problem. In the sense that I'd have too many people. I am not correct in that assumption. Yeah, but these guys are gonna hit soon. Alright, so we have some innovation, some knowledge. I feel like skilled workforce might be the best use of our knowledge. And then one of these regions here, actually, you know what, I take it back. How much do we get for the next level? 30 knowledge. Okay, so we can wait. We'll keep that 10 there for that, because right now we just need to get, what is it, 1,000? Yeah, that's easy. And once we do, we'll get some noble promotions which will be great for our governors. Luckily, as humans, I've got this great system going where I don't really need to do anything besides just make bread. Make fat stacks of bread. And putting grain farms near like bakeries has been like one of the best things I've ever done. As like a way of playing. I think a lot of players do it. Oh, yeah. Long Spear Roderick wants me to give them all of my money, or a portion of my money. They have 60 Dundarian Chads. They are tough. I'll give them that. But we have 600 guys. Right? 620. And they're mostly trained to 40%, and they should all have spears. At 5 spears. So our formation and our pierce boost is good. So I think I ask our ally to take care of that for us. Well, I'm not gonna fight that here. Die for me, because that's gonna kill them. What's their army? 38 guys, they're dead, for sure. And then I can take his region. Yum, yum, yum. And then never have to worry about him. I'll just start trading with someone else. I know he's my colleague, but fuck him. That's fucking my land. Yep. Saw that coming. Now why don't you try to fight me man to man? You son of a bitch. I don't think they got it in them. Truthfully. See, that's the joke. They make it seem like then they'll come attack you right after, but they never do. And the best part is, oh, fuck, I still can't reach my region. I can't get to my region without crossing territories that don't belong to me. What do we got here? We got some shitty recruits here. 33%. What's this region got? 157. 45. 75 guys. Holy shit. 180 Amevian horsemen. I mean, why the fuck not? They're not gonna fight me though. Fucking bastards. You son of a bitch. You fuckers. Fight me. 99,000 per day. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But like, if you clearly are gonna beat the ever-living fuck out of them, they're just not gonna fight you. So I may as well just fucking... I really wanted to see 180 fucking Amevian horsemen plow into an enemy army. That would have been fun. Too bad, huh? So we will take that Trump for all he's worth. It sucks, but we'll get a new ally up here. This guy, and probably this one too. Try to get these people to go over here. That text there. Alright, so now we don't have enough points. I really don't want to take him off my governor right now until we get the amount we need. Hopefully we should just get the babies. Yeah, no, that looks bad right there. Let's take that out. I thought it would look good in the corner. What do you mean? Calm down. Yeah. Calm down. Should be good for... Once they hit like 50%, I can just spin these guys. Yep. I don't really have the population to think about doing swimming pools yet. I'd need free surplus labor to do pumping. See, I do want to take this guy though. Bring him up here. That's directly in the center. Before they start doing anything, let's make sure the foundation's good. Oof. Better if we took it over here. But I also want to make sure I build the road first. So that's going to be a 1-lane, put 5 like that. And then have a 2 off from there. Copy this area here. Doesn't really matter now that it's not lined up with the other building anyways. Okay, if I can't get it to line up perfectly, I'm gonna put it over here then. Alright, so let's cancel. Doesn't seem to have a degrade meter or anything like that for it. Right. We're at 890. We need 100 more. Shouldn't be too hard to get. So I probably, wow, that's very good land right there. We're gonna put another one of those right there. It's gonna take a lot of workers, so we will copy this here. What we'll do is like the same style we did, but like that instead, and then we'll cancel the middle houses there. Then what we can do is get to a fence, make sure that we keep it on the same fence we want, then put this like here. Probably put these in the back corners actually. Oops. Fill that back in. Now we got 40 extra workers. Things gonna start speeding up. I also need to turn off this fella and this one too. Oops. I don't know what I did. Okay. That's good. Probably do walls to here. I want to incorporate this, but the problem is that it's kind of fucked up here. Maybe instead I turn it, and I'll bring it over here maybe. That way I have a little bit more space for the walls. We'll let that settle for a few years. It's gonna take a couple. There we go. So this baker with these two down here should really help out with the food situation. Yeah, I don't know if I want to choke up that area too much, because this is just for housing. I guess I could fill this in too. There's gonna be lights on that side, not this. There we go. Let's see what we can get. That way I can get an extra one in there. 328 services is great. Damn. Where did that happen? Oh. Okay. Fair. Expected losses. We gotta clear the corpses out and then our health will get back up. It seems like we might not have enough workers in the graveyard itself. I'm gonna put this one down here just so we have extra space. Oh, you know what? Actually, I thought that was a different spot on it. That's better. Okay, we're doing better on health. We need to get more food days. Then we make this a warehouse. It's not gonna line up perfectly. I'm not intentionally trying to make it like symmetrical or anything. I just want to make a zone. Trying to keep the separation. In space, I should say. So it's gonna take 63 days. Damn, our babies grow faster than these trees. The fuck? Just let me check. It doesn't seem like, yeah, he has to do anything for these. What's up, Donnie? Long time no see. Must be very late there. Donnie Don Don. Oh, that's not good. That's like the opposite of good. That's bad. On a good note, my game isn't doing bad. My city is more than double its fulfillment. Oh, we dropped. Never mind. Oof. Stinky. Now I just need this guy to collapse. Did we not get new neighbors? Are you friends with me? I guess. Thought I'd get new neighbors. Ah. Well, that sucks. They probably got like lawsuit issues that they had to deal with. That's probably why. Don't the humans like eggs? Oh, you know what it is? They don't eat fruit. Ah, that sucks. I've been having them make so much more fruit than is necessary. Okay. Well, I don't feel bad about doing this now. Do I have a building for exporting? That's importing fruit. I need to be exporting fruit. How about we set this to fruit and have it export anything over 85%, and then we get rid of this fella. Right? Because we don't really care. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I lied. Because if we do run low, I want to have some imported for the babies. Alrighty. So we're at 9:35, 36. We can also turn off... I don't know if I'd trust turning off that food source yet, because we need to replace it with meat or mushrooms or eggs. We aren't there yet. It's kind of why I feel like I don't even need the fruit orchard, to be honest. Because my thought is that if I have, what, that's 20, 32, right, 38. If I can get 50 fruit workers on a fruit farm, we'll be good. We don't have to worry about it. So I had contemplated that in the last one, but I think we really truly don't need that. Because eventually we'll just have the fruit boost. We don't even ever need to have a guy on the fruit as a noble. Oh wait, we don't get noble upgrades. We get more nobilities, actually. So we'll just have to put more nobilities and governorships. Not too bad though. So we get back a bunch of those laborers. We could probably actually drop this down. We'll have about 12 because we want to finish these jobs here. Hopefully. This is 60, 120. Between these two, that's going to be about 40 or 50. And then same 50 plus a couple guys here. The janitors, food stall workers. That should be good. What we do need to make sure they have, though, is access to a couple of speakers. Right, and then we want to have a market. As the markets are kind of just a whatever building anyways, we could probably get away with a market like this. $187. We'll go for the bigger one. And I imagine if anything we just get in a fight in the market, kill each other there. So if we can boost our regions, we'll get more meat. We could also potentially get the hunters back, but they're only so good. Also, pretty sure I have spent some of these points into this. Yep. Get back those points. Nice, we finally got benches. No, my governor. My governor boy. See, I kind of like the flowers, but sometimes they don't look as good as I prefer. There we go. Should be a good little area for them. We have this nice new area for all the dead to be buried. Nice part about this is we can do these for stone and wood, and then the others can be on the sides. So let's put more lights. Probably a good spot for it, I think. Alright, and then we want some trees. I know flowers are good to have, but they're incredibly expensive, so I'll just put those two. So these two should be done. Nice. Now we can just put like every other excess worker into that. We got 25 days of food. Try to hit 30 days soon. I think it'll be okay to take these guys out. Get back that space. Because what we'll probably do is turn this into housing. More housing. Try to make it a little bit more condensed towards this end because it's going to be kind of like a military export zone. We have the bread here for the purpose of probably having rations being made here, depending on, yep, there's good foundation. So we're going to try to utilize all that foundation. So we'll let this one produce for this year, and then by the next year we'll try to remove the rest of the farms. So we have those two there now, and then you should be storing in excess here. Put 20 workers here. What I kind of want to do is do a 40 by 9 cotton farm so that we can take the other farm away. We're going to try to organize our zones here, make everything look better. So this will be the like southern district zone, like where the main manufacturing of goods signed for exports and stuff go. So this side will probably be like, actually we can't use much here. So it'll probably be mainly housing, and then like this will be actually work. So we have an idea. This technically doesn't fit into either shape. I guess it fits pretty well there though. My question is, do I really like this building? Or do I want to build my own design? I think I do. I also missed the wall anyways. So what we'll do is we'll have this building kind of go this far over maybe. I know what to do. We'll do that instead. And then we'll build it longer. Because this is a ration building. Storage, I should say. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So this will store rations. Alright. And then we want to have crafting ration maker. So the storage will go here. We'll have our doorway there. Have our workbench. Trying to think of how I want to do this actually. I think I like the idea of them being able to access either side, and we don't need a ton of ration makers anyways. So we'll do something like that. Oh, I really thought that would do it. Alright, so there we go. So that's for that, and then oddly enough, this is actually going to be for herbs and other things like bread. So we'll have a door there and a door here. What we can do is kind of do these like this. There we go. It's all bread, so just make some nice storage for it. And herbs, so give me a little bit of herbs too, sorry. There we go. Looks good to me. Alrighty, let's get moving. That way we can have these guys producing kind of both. Oh wait, we should have been switched over there. Have this guy get coal. We'll put 2 workers for that. So these 2 should be good. We can take this guy out now. And we can also get rid of these tiny little lights. So, what can we do here? Kind of want to take away this guy from this area. Like I said, we're trying to get rid of all that ugliness. A better place to start. Tools kind of right there. If anything, move it later. So let's dismantle this. Now, do I want to go and have a baker designed for this ration maker? That didn't mean to rhyme, but it did. So how do these guys have some hauler stands here for the grain? And I'm pretty sure there's like bad foundation over here anyways. So what I might do is run another grain farm. It's gotta be. It literally is like calling my name here. These grain farms should suffice, and ideally the only reason why they're internal is because I don't think there's very good foundation. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. Yeah, we're just doing this for symmetry anyways. So we'll cut that out there. Because ideally, we don't want to have all of our city surrounded by these walls. We just want to have, like, portions of it. And I kind of of the opinion I take this guy even further away. Because that's crafting and it fits the same size, so we'll do that instead. Because what I do want to have is another baker. Quite convinced they're going to need it. Okay. These set for 1 worker apiece. So they'll be grabbing grain when these farms are done. And what we can do is this. We'll also take this guy out too. It's gonna slow down for a second. Then once the other... Okay, don't copy the entire thing that I just copied over. I could have sworn I saw it copied. There you go. Whatever. Do that. Nice, we got the cotton farm up and running. Question is, can we fit another one of these? Get out of here. I mean, technically I'm never going to be looking down here anyways, so we may as well just give them a road like that. That way we have the house is situated over here for the moment. What, I was supposed to give them something? The fuck? Who the fuck are they? Huh? Where were they when I was starving in the streets? Nowhere. And I'm supposed to give them something. Get the fuck out of here. I only know that I had less and they had more than me, and therefore they deserve less. You should give them nothing. And they should like it. Nice. So we're actually out of this zone here now. We can decide kind of what we want to do with all this. Did we actually get this? Not yet. We're getting there. So pretty soon we can take this one away. Matter of fact, I honestly don't even think he's worth keeping now. Because all those workers will come over here. We'll just pop this up like that. Nice. We got a delivery of some grain. Doing this actually seems to have freed up a lot of laborers too. This thing is a mess. What have I created? I do know that I actually want to match this here, like that. Yeah, I might have to do it that way instead. It's for tools anyways, so I don't really care how, like, massive it really is in terms of storage. There we go. That's a little better. Damn. We lost a lot of people there. We need to get a hospital. It's gonna be coming up soon. I think what we could do is some of the free people we have here, we're gonna put, like, you know, 35 of them to the lab. This is nice and safe work. They can't get hurt doing this. So we'll do that like this. And then what I want to do is have a... Let's see. There's no noise blocking in here, but truthfully, I don't want to keep doing it as much as I was doing it. So if they already have it, they have it, but I might not keep going. Unless it's like close to their house. Alright, so that's good there. Nice. So we're at a good spot here for our bread production. Actually want to fill these holes in. So we could also put a little bit of storage for this ore. And what am I looking for? Refining, metal smelter. This one I'll do with a double layer, so that way I can kind of deal with the noise from it a little better. Perfect. 30 workers at the smelter. And that way we can easily double it or add more. Structure. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to add a double door. It's going to be a little bit more noisy, but that way they smelter workers can get in there quickly. Oh, you can put tools at the fucking ration maker? Oh god. Oh no. The worst part about a ration maker is the more food you have to like produce for it, basically. It can get pretty cumbersome. Where did our 40 workers just go? Did they all just like fucking die or something? Probably a good spot for it. We'll upgrade it. Nice. So we have all the knowledge we need, or the innovation to get knowledge. Giant lab here. Ideally, what we want to do is switch out all of this stuff here. So we'll dismantle these guys first. And those ones will go down here. Let's switch over to this smelter. And I'm pretty sure it's bad foundation over here. So what we'll do is we'll set some housing for them here. This is kind of like the dead end road. So honestly, I feel like why not fit them in like kind of tight? It's easier to see like the amount of tiles I'm looking at here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm doing 10 because I think that's roughly about how far you need to be for them to maintain their space. And they'll have like a backyard area. I get a better idea. Because I like putting the wells behind their houses. It just makes life a lot simpler. Alright, so we would actually probably want to put the well like that. And the reason it's so far away from everyone else is so that their services don't get stolen from them. So this is 5 away. Right, and then we do the fence over just the same. And the logic for me is that for the most part, the people who live in this area will go to their own well. Their own personal, like, public well. And as this is kind of like the ghetto, we're gonna do something like this. We might even do a little bit closer knit, but I don't think I can fit more of these fuckers in here. Yeah, no. That's fine though, because that's 200 people. That's plenty. So what we'll do is we'll do another distribution center, because there's this one over here. I think I want to have one kind of tucked in here with them. Alright. Then we can cover our food needs in this area. Do the same with a little warehouse for food. Matter of fact, actually, do something like that instead. Maybe should be close at this point. Does it say you're global? Oh no. Just keep going. That's not good. That's probably why we've been struggling to get past 1,000. And you know what? Actually, we'll do a market on the other side here. We'll just store all the goods that we need inside of here. Right. Then we can put a hearth. Or two over here. Oh, dang it. That one's technically not gonna fit right. So what I'm actually gonna do is this, because I do want to have the fight pit here. I think it fits best. Then we can put the hearths, yeah, more here. Seems like stone's my biggest contention point right now. We do get taxes, but they don't seem to be very good. Oh, well, we can do this. I didn't know this region could get leveled up. Sure, probably checked. That solves my stone problem. Basically just have to wait for these guys to catch up to their jobs. So we can set this guy to 2 bread, 2 meat, some fruit, mushrooms, and some space for clothes. Nice, we can give them access to a new serving. So that's going to boost their health up. I'm hoping they get these 2 buildings done soon. Nice. So we have 30 innovation to use and 30 knowledge. First off, we're going to go ahead and get the second organization tier. Then we're going to go to aged. Anybody over the age of 5 is going to become a noble. You get a noble. You get a noble. No longer shall you work mundane jobs. You will stand around, do nothing, ever give me points. So, 50 out of my 76 bakers. Did I not have one on the grains? Okay, well we can put one on the grains. So, maybe we'll put 2 on the grains and we put the rest on governors for now until we get the upgrades. That should give us 63 points there. Let me create this region here. This is a shitty region. Honestly, I think that's about the best he's gonna give me. Woodtown. You get a boost from that. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna go for this guy to level up. I think. Right. He gives me fruit, which I truthfully don't care about. Let's drop this down a little bit. So, yeah. I think what I do is I just give him that, and then I put that back as it was. None of my regions are particularly good at giving me the resources I want. We can get herbs coming in. That'd be good. This is a region that could easily hit the next population. So we'll go for that, and then give me those herbs, please. The same with this guy. He's already there. So we'll give him that. Alright, we have the fruit farm 2, which we don't need. I think what we do is we go and get gem mining as well. Then we get this region to give me gems. Okay. That should be good for now. What am I going to do with the gems? Well, we sell them. Store them. But mainly we're going to store them in huge quantities. So, one thing I do need to think about potentially getting though is one of these regions needs to think about getting better meat production here. They're all fucking trash at it. They're only good at farming. Like, all of my neighbor regions are just farming regions. What the hell? I really don't want to have to use space from one to do the other, but I might have to do that. Like this stone here. I'm gonna probably do that. So we can get more meat. So this will store gems. We'll be getting lots of those. What the fuck? Can this game calm down? Is that something that could happen? I may as well just fully expand it. Alright, that's good. So we'll take that. Flip ya. There we go. So this is going to be for spears. Then we're also going to have a new carpenter. I can get away with a lot more workbenches. We'll keep it at this for now, because truthfully it's going to get a little ridiculous if we have this many people making spears. But this is like the late game spear maker, basically. I want to have spears forever, never have to think about them. That way we can take this stuff out here. Then all we need to do is move these fellas around. Let's fix this road here. I think the main thing right now is they need a backdoor entrance. This is kind of one of those regions that I really don't have a choice in the matter and what happens here. Just have to kind of grow it. The same. I'm just gonna have to grow this one too. Drop their tax rate down. Keep an eye on them, because I always forget to keep an eye on this shit, and then they sit there at the population. Alright, so you can get this next tier. Let's go for this gentleman here, and then I don't know why they got happier somehow. That's good. We'll put it well. Drop the tax rate a little bit. Then we can put like a good amount of gems. We don't want to have a crazy amount of gems. We do want a decent amount of meat to come in. And we don't need more fruit than that. I think that'd be a good idea. Something like that. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to get the next. This region's not gonna be able to upgrade without the extra government points. That's fine. We can take this guy and turn him into that. Or her, I should say. Nice. So we've got, 20 guys do that. Then we want to go... Oh, you're not going to reach anyways. So you need... Drop the stone. Get the well. Perfect. It's regions like this where I can actually afford to get that, and then we'll take a stone. We will take tier 2 of that, tier 3 of this, maybe a tier 2 on this, and then this one here. That should be good. Then we can boost their tax rate. Right? Okay, now what we can do is go check these regions. We got boost to give them because we have those workforce helpers there. So if I can't get the boost, in that way we'll just get the stand like that. So you're good. Yeah, you get a decent boost because of the region. I'd rather go for extra meat, and then this last region here can level up. Not even worth getting fucking any of that. I may as well just go for the herbs. Pretty sure the workforce boost you get is based on the size of the region. It's gonna be a pretty decent sized region. Not too bad. Now let's see what we could do by collecting that meat now. And we have clay coming in too, which we should have set up for the library here, laboratory I should say. It's gonna need 145. Let's drop down to 180 maybe. 75. That's good. Alright. That way we have some clay storage. What do I need all this innovation for? I don't really know. I'm not really particularly interested in using it. Oh, well, we could do this actually. This is a good one. So we put the tools into more tools. Right, like this. Should be producing a fuck ton of them. And eventually we want to get a smelter noble. Refining nobles are the best in my opinion because you can't use any tools or anything for refining buildings. So did we get this carpenter done? He is almost there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So now that we have that, I can actually remove fruit, I feel like. That way they get most of their food preferences. I feel like I don't need these anymore. This is unnecessary. Same with this guy. we can get all that space back. Because we have huge tax rates from the fruit. The only reason why I even have people on grain farms is because the event that I don't get good grain from my region or my regions get capped. Try to lower that down. Also, probably going to be a little smoke break real quick while I wait for our population. Probably another hour or so before I get tired. I feel like these guys, there's 15 of them here, right? They make 40. I think these guys need to go now. That way we can store this stuff here. Start working on that at least. Here. So this guy is gonna have, we'll have 5 crates of bread and then the rest for herbs. Let one worker grab it. The herbs will just get fetched from the globe. Will be taxed, I should say. Now this building is going to store all the rations. Here. So that's 20,000 or so rations. And just to make sure, we'll do another 20,000 right there. So what we're going to do is try to dismantle it one at a time for these two. We're going to lose our days of food and our happiness, but it'll be fine. Hopefully quickly they'll move all this extra ration down here. So they also finish working here. And what better way to deal with the ration problem than by building potentially the largest ration builder we will ever need. Really? That doesn't work there? Okay, well, put that there. Kind of want to do this differently here, knowing that I can fit these workbenches like that. I might try to do this. It has to be that far over. I mean, that works pretty good. I think we do something like that. So there's, 60 or so workers here. And then we'll put storage, kind of little storage here. And we'll put a couple extra workers in the corner to 65. That's good. 18. Oh, wow. That's easy. Can I get away with that? Oh, it has to be that size. Well, I feel like doing this instead, even though it's going to be a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I just don't want to cover that spot. It's going to be off-put, but whatever. There we go. So this will be our kind of later stage ration maker that we can add more people to as we go. The intent is that they will make spears and stuff over here. They'll also be making the rations. We'll be exporting them. So we have to finally move or add weapon makers here, which I plan to do. We also might have no foundation there, so there's no reason to try to expand past this point. So we'll probably have, like, you know, one sword maker or something here. I have to decide what kind of weapon I want to go with besides spears. So it might just be spears, and then we just do plate armor or something like that. But ideally we don't want to do too many different materials. Or things, I should say. Give these guys a little bit of an entrance into here. I miss when you used to be able to just kind of click over it and you could convert it. You can't anymore. To the material that you want it to do. It sucks. Nice. So we have a little too many guys in here, so let's, you know, drop that down to maybe 35. May seem like a lot, but we're making a lot of bread. We also have, you know, our nobles. So keep our fortifications going down here. I was going to actually turn this into part of the wall area, I think. We can take this out. Take that out for now. Because they can swim. Why don't I just bring it to the edge here and then cut it off like that. I want them to have access to the water via like a doorway here. Right. So, wait, wrong thing. Military gatehouse. That works. So we'll have something like that. That way they can get out there and they can skinny dip. Pretty sure they can't walk over this though. Just want to make sure they have access to the skinny dipping is all. So that should do it. So build that road out there. Yeah, there they go. Now they're swimming. Because they have to actually be able to walk to it. Sucks. I want to put the torch there on that ground there, but I can't. It's alright, we'll get one in there anyways. So this will be the extension point of the wall, or like the end point of the wall, so we can decide what we want to put over here. There's good foundation. Try to think what I want to put. Look at all this bread. Look at all this stored food. All the things we have. How is this going? Alright, we want to get that process done now. As a matter of fact, we could just chuck out like 38 of them. They'll go and grab every ration. Yep, there we go. pretty quickly too. Come on, boys. Pick him up. We want to clear this out too. So now we have our downtown deck, and we can actually add beautiful libraries and other buildings and stuff. This guy, I just probably want to take the tailor down here, or his building. I think it'd be best that I probably do the tailor work over here. And then, since we're taxing leather, it'll just get delivered there. Let them finish this stuff here. It's gonna take him quite some time. I didn't think it would. How about you fuck off, Ruslana? How's that sound? I hate when they ask, like, ridiculous shit like that. Basically stored all of those so we can start doing this one now. And then since we have that other building being made, we'll do this. They're not going to be utilized right now, but we'll just put them off to the side. Now we have an idea what we can do here. We'll keep that because they're doing that there. They're gonna go transfer all that stuff to there. Now, can I put the janitor in a place that makes sense comparatively to where he is now? Or do I just want to keep the library in here? I think I want to build the library around him, but what I'll do instead is we'll actually put a warehouse that goes down here. And this warehouse will store stone, carpentry, or furniture, all the likes. Oh, it's gonna be one of those ones, huh? That's fine. I'd rather do something like that anyways. If we do it on the other side, we can actually get away with it. Them going into the doorway on the side there. So we'll actually do that. That way we can have a pretty nice setup. There we go. So what we have now is space for a library. Shelves. Let's chuck a couple shelves in here. I do believe I like to kind of do it like this. See how well we can get this in here like this. Not the fucking bastard. Okay, well, it's definitely not going to be the best setup for us here, but I think I can do it like this. We're not going to fill it anyways. Right. So, we want to kind of... Actually, no, that's what we did this for. I'm going to do this. We're 3 off from the wall. And then, depending... We don't need anything besides the carpets, though. So we could just... do this. Oops, wrong thing. That way we can put more carpets through the middle. And then depending on, let's see what we can do here. Looks like I'm gonna have to do something like that, because what we're gonna do is put walls in here like this. That works. That's kind of annoying. I think we could do that instead. We get 2 of these inside of here. We just need to finish off the carpets, which is pretty simple. Nice. Technically, this would be the entrance point, though, so we should put carpets here as well. And we'll have doors here. Alright. Nice big old lab for the future. Future of our species. And we are going to decide how we want to kind of organize this. I like that the guard posts are a part of it. I think that's crucial. What does the fight pit fit like this? I think that we take this services and we kind of force them into a new shape here. We turn this one off. I need to make a new scaffold. There we go. Nice. All the humans, Rustic. All the humans. So far, so good. Surprisingly. What is this building supposed to be? Oh, okay. Materials for maintenance. Have we picked up all our rations? Not yet. Alright, now we can take this out. Take this gentleman out. And then what I kind of want to do is do this. So, how far away? Yep, okay, perfect. So we'll take away this. Dismantle that and that. Then... But, oh, not that we want. A stockade. Honestly, they should just be sitting like right next to the fucking building here anyways. 14 guys. put that there. Then let's put some trees in here. Kind of like so. They need benches to watch the execution. There we go. Perfect. Benches for the execution. And then we put some fences. Oh, technically I can't delete that road. That's an important road. Like our main road. I don't really want to change my throne room. Look at that. Oh, you get all those gems. Also, did I... Yeah, let's not do that. Let's put, like, 20 of you guys in there. I know you really like the job, but you cannot afford that right now. Also, they should be almost done picking up all these goddamn rations off the ground. So we could probably take off those 37 guys we had. Alright. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. We got our new execution plaza. Got our mass grave for 20 people, which probably should be bigger, but we'll have like a secondary one somewhere maybe, and then we have the stockade, which honestly I honestly don't like this stockade or even this, so we're gonna redo it again until I get something I like. I think that what I really truly need is probably something like this. 52 people potentially. Right, it's flipped from that, so it looks good. And then do that. And we need to put a place for all these dead bodies to go. I honestly think that it should just kind of stretch this whole way. Yeah, that's good. And then what we want to do is decorations. Put these torches kind of in line with these ones here. That way it has like a similarity to the other regions, or the area that it's in. There we go, that's much better. I like that. That's good. It's really good. So we really fixed that zone up. Now we have to worry about that, but we should also consider fixing this one up too. Have a couple people work here. So what we'll do is we'll run the road down this way. We will add a crafter, tailor. Tailors are typically pretty good on space, I should say, for the like amount of workers you need to do things with them. So I think 12 sounds good. And then that looks great. We will eventually add more, but right now we just want to have the tailors back over here. And then I think logistics wise, what we'll do is we'll actually change this to that, and then we take this out. This is for the leather. Right. Here we go. That should be pretty good for what we have here. And then, oh, I don't even know why I have this. If we have taxes for cotton, we can have a refiner. It's probably gonna be 11 wide, and then we'll do something like this. The foundation's pretty good throughout here. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of workers for what I need. Yeah, that's a fucking perfect building. There we go. And then what we do need to have is a warehouse. He's gonna store cotton. And then I think, oops, we'll do another one for fabric specifically. Or even better yet, cancel this. Do this. And this is going to be for clothes, or rather fabric, clothes, probably. Oh, I could see what I did wrong. There we go. This one's gonna need a doorway out a different way, like that. The clothes are being made over here so that we can have access to it at the border, like I said. Don't want to go too far for anything. Could upgrade this building. Might be worthwhile. Also, we can upgrade these eventually. Oh, we need clay. I think we're going through it too fast. So 27 knowledge. What would we like to do with that? We could also put more into tools. So our final technology or innovation goes into smithies. Pop that up. So we should be producing more. Metal's gonna shrink down a little bit because we're not gonna be able to keep up with that, but we can just shove all the rest of our workers in there. That's good. 27 knowledge. Probably want to go for some kind of services. We could go for the skilled workforce 2. I think that would be a good idea. So we take away this guy, go like this, right? Accept. And then we go to the other one. We take away one of these, do this, we accept. And now we should have the points for both of them to get back what we want. And then some for these other regions here. I mean, I thought I'd have more. Technically, I do seem to have some stuff, but like, that's irrelevant. This is not going to help me anyway. Because their tax rate's already at the max there. There we go. Let's get their taxes higher. Also, looks like some regions are kind of unhappy. Oh, they were just unhappy from... What? Okay. That's fine. Also, our armies, are we fielding any... No mercenaries. Gotta make sure. Sometimes I forget that I have them. So this will be able to transfer all of this crud over there. Basically to there. Probably want to put a janitor in here. Like that. There's no specific reason I'm building these warehouses for the janitor this big. They just happen to be that big. I could probably go with smaller ones, but I assume that having them filled with materials from my imports, my taxes, would be a good idea. Ooh, we probably should also get some better imports. You're doing us a good number. Why don't I drop that down and get some more stone there? That should be good enough, right? Yep. Probably have to capture a mountain region soon so that we can actually utilize those people. Or the stone, I should say. Okay, so this guy... We're gonna go and actually copy. There is a janitor over here. Copy the settings to this guy. Nice. Get that all covered. Sitting at 897. I really wanted to... You know what I should have fucking done? Actually... Fuck, I already shoved it in there. We need 30 knowledge. We have 4. We're gonna put the rest of our free people into this. Because we need to get... Health systems going. And I should unlock... Oh, wow, of course. Unavailable clay. I wish that you could set, like, okay, 50% clay usage or whatever. Here, how's that sound? Lower taxes. Doesn't really even matter. Get the fuck out of here, retail Harris. Get off of my stream. You damn bots. Because the first thing I'll do is I'll probably put the fucking hospital, like a pretty diesel hospital right here, I think. To fit with all the weavers, production rate, and everything else. Nice. So we have 48. I thought I had set it for 50. Can I fit an extra 2 looms in here? Probably. Yeah. Thought I had it over 50. That way we can get the boost for the refiner. Or this, whatever it's called. Weaver. Set this down to like 3 guys, because we're not going to really be able to keep up. 34 of them here. So this will be storing cotton. Turn this off. Set this to fabric. Why I store so much fabric is because sometimes fabric is nice to have in large abundance. Pretty sure it doesn't really degrade. Yeah. Let's get some torches down here. So it looks like this is the distance that I've been going for most of my torches. We'll do something like that just because I kind of fucked myself. There we go. Helps lighting all the way down, or rather just the torch axis. So we're producing 38 per day. Definitely put a couple more people into that. If I can put a tree across from a torch, I will. But if there's a road, obviously you can't. There we go. Get some little bit of tree decorations down there to cover up how ugly it looks. It's kind of ugly right here, but I don't really plan to be looking at it too often. So once it starts going, it's gonna start going. So we need 30 knowledge in order to get there. The challenge right now is that our people seem to keep dying. One thing I've been thinking about is that it seems like it's almost a good idea to build a large number of a material, right? Like have these big warehouses or these big settings and then fill them to the fucking brim like this. This one may be have it a different way because you do need to have like regularly a lot of clothes, but it feels like there are certain jobs like you could probably fill up things and then just take off a certain amount of workers. But there's no like auto worker, which would be nice. So that way you could like determine like the others, like this one, auto employ. It'd be nice. I would like to see something like that, and you could set it to be like auto employ less than this number of people if there's a certain number of produced goods or whatever. Yeah, we can't create no armies right now. I think I do want to get pools now that I'm like right there. So let's go and get a canal system kind of lined up. Oh, I don't know why I still have this. Just trying to decide where I want this canal to go through. I think what it has to go through is here. From over there through here. Down the main road. Alright. And now, take her down here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a culvert that lets us go underneath. Like this. And then we need to get at least a pump for now. Nice, yeah, we have plenty of space for another pump. And now, have that just go straight into that. And then we need to get a road coming down here. Alright. Then we need to probably just stop selling my cut stone. Just don't ever sell it. Because what I want to have is a nice pool. I think that's a good spot for it. We'll dismantle, cancel those on the side there, and then put a nice little road around it. Should be nice. Nice pool. Go watch the execution right after. You know? Fuck yeah. Might be worth getting a little bit of a wall, a little gate here. We'll just do a double gate. Gonna take them forever to get there otherwise. Put the bigger torch. We're almost at the amount of knowledge we need to get the actual upgrade, which is the hospital. It's not a significant, it's a decent boost. It's not as big as the physician though, which was what we're trying to get to. I think the next pop is 1.5, yeah. That's probably when we use our knowledge for that. Next thing I need to do is actually design a real carpentry zone as well. As this is going to be mainly hospital, I might wait for that. I'm trying to get these guys to finish this. There we go. Upgrade that. So it's going to be 16 total pumpers. That's going to give us tons of water throughout the city. Swimming for the boys to swim, which is ultimately the best of luxuries. Look at all these corpses. Yeah, I really like this zone better, and you know what, we should add some trees and also a bit of flowers. Kind of want to have like a large tree down here. This is like really fucking prime foundation that I'm wasting on a scaffold, but I don't know what else to put here for right now. I'll probably move this and reorganize it for the nth time, but for right now that's what that's gonna be. And I think our city's looking pretty good. We've established a southern border here, some form of protective layer in case enemies attack us. Not the most appealing looking entrance, I feel like. Maybe we should add some like decorations. Some better decorations. But we don't even have the troops to even get up on these things anyways. There we go. Much nicer. So the entrance to our city. Little dirt road off to the side here for the grain. Holy crap, we have so much grain. Do we need more people in the big... What do we need to do? So many things going on. Yes, look at that. The pool. So that should bring their services up for skinny dipping, like, pretty high. Even just a small pool like this. If we could get all the way over here to like the center of their area. I might run the canal through here, like that. How much leftover pressure do I have? 291 is how much you've used. Okay, so we're gonna run the canal. Yay. Actually cut back a lot of that. Oh, I can just shift click it, it'll disappear. That's nice. The reason being is that I want to have another pool probably right here. It's not the most luxurious of places, but it's just kind of where a pool can go. It's hard, man, you know, living in the ghetto like these guys are. They don't get like massive fucking super pools, they only get tiny little fucking ponds, you know, like, the fuck. Basically a pathetic leader. They don't even get plazas. If I look at any of their needs, they probably do a bunch of like that. More clothes, more furniture, more variety of foods. Let's see what your variety of food is. 56%. Their problem is that they have such a fucking wide variety of food. I could not even dare try to get all that shit covered. We need Glaubian pasture. Only 42 eggs per. I deliberately started in like a middle region so that, yes. So I need to go like down here. This guy has the regions I need to take for animals. Binksylvania. Holy shit. Oh, Binskylvania. God damn it, man. I'm so sick of like these events. They're so bad. They were gone for a while and then now they're back in like force. I mean, technically they can have access to another pair of clothes. That is within my capabilities. I'm not gonna deploy any troops anytime soon. And I also don't really need to flex a world army. Not right now. At least not that I think. Go. So we have enough for some healthcare. Now let's chuck that hospital in. Gonna need a decently large hospital for the sake of, like, if my people get hurt, I want to save, like, most of them, if not all of them. I'm tired of seeing, like, people dead from the fact that they are getting accidents. So this should be 100, right? Or 80, that's fine. Alright. And the hospital's the one that I have to make sure is not using, or opiates, I should say. Are we collecting opiates? I don't think we have opiates near us yet. They're all the way on the other side of the map. So we'll have to get a region to deliver those to us. And probably also have some doors over here so that they get through. Now, all my jobs that are dangerous should be in this vicinity. Is that correct? Besides these and the training facilities, which I'll put a hospital over there. Yes. And kind of like these guys here. But I think now that I have that set up, I can determine where I put this carpenter in here. So we have a lot of space elsewhere for wood. Really get this set up like this. 3.5 thousand is pretty good. And then we do the same for furniture, and then don't believe it's gonna be, yeah, we don't have, where's Mike? There he is. He's like so close to being the right size. Fucker. It's fine. Because I kind of want to have more crafting guys in here anyways. So I think 15 is the max size you can get away with. Yeah. $72 workers here is pretty good. Yeah, perfect. Alright. And then I want to have some storage. It doesn't even have to be like big amount of storage. Alright, perfect. I'm pretty sure that humans aren't bad at farming mushrooms. They are actually decent at it. So maybe we take some of our spare humans and we start farming mushrooms, but we need that technology, which I think costs 10, no, it's only 5. Mushroom domestication. Nice. So we can turn that off. We got 20 caretakers here, so that means that there are 80 potential beds. Our health is going to go up based on that hospital, I believe. It doesn't seem to actually... No, it doesn't. I think it's just counted as a service. But that's perfect. Got much more access to the services there. Still at more than close to double our needed rate, or happiness for fulfillment. And then set this. Hey, can you actually help me? Is this Orlean Corleone? Oh yeah, can you help me please from those guys? Oh man, I don't think I can deal with those guys. Those guys would really, really mess me up, bro. Not. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking dumb? Yes. Yes, you fell for my trap. My trap. My plan. It was my plan all along to get you to take Rosalina from me so that I could finally have access to my other regions. You stupid fool. I mean, where are the like 45 fucking guys? There's like, yeah, these guys here. They just don't want to fight. Like, they're not gonna fight me. If they do, then I kill 200 people with my... Oh yeah, baby. Let's do it. Some fucking... Finally, some fucking action. Finally. Yeah, this will probably be the end of the video anyways. This will be like the last part, I should say. Look at them, they're like golden. Man, they look badass. Ooh. 2 different groups. I know how to deal with these guys. So, we're gonna get them to get over here. Probably get over here by the time they get there. Hopefully they stay in their loose formation so that when I smash into them, they all die horribly. Oh, you want to do that, huh? Okay. You can come in close like that, and then we're just gonna charge straight through your ass. Get fucking wrecked. Pull back, pull back. Get close. And then we're gonna get right in there and then charge him again. Oh, you miss. Form up. Form up. We'll kill this group here. I think we straight just slaughtered that entire group there. Yeah. They didn't have a chance. So what I want them to do is come at me and kind of charge, right? Get our boys to form up here. And then once we're formed, we charge into their flanks here. Can we charge? Yes. Yes. Charge into their flanks, brothers. Straight into them. Dude, how many have we killed? Oh, only 4. Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch in like slow-mo. Oh, they got knocked off their their horse there for a second, but I think they got back on. So we let them do the same kind of tactic. Because I'd rather them rush me instead of waste my exhaustion. Right, I get here quickly now. Oh. Form up, they're running away. I want to get close so that I can make sure my lines are proper. They're gonna run into that group there so that I can't charge them down. Smart move, huh? Well, how about this? I charge your back line. Ooh, nice block on that one though. I think the vast majority of them kind of fled though at the end there. It's the like being able to block with it. No, these are new. These guys are all new units. They just added cavalry to the game. They're very OP. Like, I can just charge this group straight on and just fucking kill every one of them. But I'm trying to be a little bit more, like, crafty. I also don't want to get caught up in the melees with my horsemen. They're basically like the charge experts now, though. Let's break the fucking Amevians, because they're about to collapse anyways. Or actually, what are you doing? Stop that. Get out of here. Get out of here, you fucking stupid Garthemi idiots. The hell did you think you were about to do right there? Just split them in half. So for the most part, once your horsemen kind of get in there and they get separated, they're no longer as useful. But like when they split them up like that, I believe they're pretty effective. And like it looks like we slaughtered quite a lot of them in there. Let's see. Injuries, 8%. 8% of 100 is not that much though. Feels like they just get crushed though. Their whole group. Oh, you want to charge? Okay. Kill them. Just kill them now. Kill every one of them. You fucking bastards. Who do you think you are? Damn, we killed about 20 in that attack there. It doesn't seem like they're dead though. I think they're just getting knocked out.